Hello, I'm Sheila Williams with Acting Rich, and today I am on the campus of St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota, talking with Assistant Professor of Theater Michelle Cowin-Gibbs. And what I want to do is bring some interviews into these videos that I'm doing with people in the industry, professionals who have a lot of knowledge in this area. So, Michelle, what I want to ask you today is, do you, as a professor of theater, have any advice for students who are still in college or students getting ready to make that big jump into a big city, or even already in a big city, from terms of from a financial standpoint? What would you suggest to students moving into that field? Because we all know that most colleges and universities don't offer courses specific to financial advising.
Right.
So it can be really difficult for artists and actors. Mm-hmm. So do you have any specific advice for students moving into that?
Well, the first things first is it's important to have a plan.
Right,
right.
Absolutely.
To think about it before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
I think so often students are so excited about matriculating that they don't think about the next steps going forward, right? And how their art is going to be sustained as they pursue their dreams, right? So there's this sense of, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I'm about to graduate. I can't think about my final classes. All I can think about is getting out there and acting, or getting out there and designing, right? Or getting out there and stage managing. And so there's not sort of a thing of, okay, well, how am I going to financially support myself when I do get out there? Right. And so I think that having a plan or a goal in mind is really helpful, right? And part of that is finding out how it is that I'm going to be able to sustain myself, positively sustain myself, right, while pursuing this art that's going to change the world, right? Yes. So it's a kind of positive thinking, right? Not getting into jobs, right, or hustles that you know is not part of your personality, that you know is going to limit your possibilities for pursuing your art further. So if you can think about your art as this positive energy, as something you're generating that you're going to go off and rule the world with, you need a hustle that's going to help support that, right? But a hustle that's also a positive reinforcement to helping you move your work forward. So I think it's a kind of mindset, right? It's not taking the first day job that comes along, right? It's not taking, oh, this makes lots of money, but it's going to make it so that 9 to 5 I'm working on this particular job, right? Unless it's like a 9 to 5 that helps progress your artwork, right? And that could be in any form, helping you think about the way you design, helping you think about the way you create, right? That you just create in the everyday. That also helps you think about your acting technique, right? So any job won't necessarily do, right? So I would say thinking those terms.
I think that's important. You mentioned mindset, and mindset is such a pivotal thing for everyone in this industry. You know, it's not a good thing to think that you're a poor, starving artist, in my opinion. I've always really hesitated to steer anyone in that direction. Right. I think we really need to change that mindset and be positive, like you said, so that we can succeed. You know, it comes from positive thinking and, you know, looking at your future with an uplifting sense of, this is where I want to go and this is how I'm going to get there.
Exactly. There's a kind of support. It's not just one of an internal support, right, that you have for yourself and your beliefs, right? I think most students who are matriculating or out in the industry are already their biggest fans. But it's being able to surround yourself with a community who are also your biggest fans, and you can be big fans for them.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's a kind of support network that you have. Not matriculating and then going onto a city that you know nobody in, right? That you're gonna like start over in. It's important to go with, I like to call it your mini mafia.
I love that.
In a positive way. In a
yes,
positive
of course,
way.
Of
your
course.
Mafia, your positive way. Right? But it's going with people that you know, right? The students that you've graduated with, that you have friends with, moving in together and finding a way to positively support each other. Right?
Because it is all about networking.
It is. It's all about networking. But it's a kind of networking that's not at this sort of negative, that not includes this negative energy, but includes a way of encompassing a kind of positive energy that helps each of your community members succeed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so I think that's the same thing when you think about finance as well. right? It's finding a gig that's going to creatively support your work, right? That will continue to help you keep that job, right? Because what happens is if you go into a space where you're not comfortable and you don't think it's helping your art, right? You become miserable both parts, and then you end up switching jobs left and right, right? So it's finding a positive gig that's going to help you creatively excel in your art, but then also finding the community around you to help support you in that effort.
Wonderful.
You know, go out there and get your mafia.
Yes, yes, you heard it from here. Go get your mafia in a positive way.
In a positive way.
All right, thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate the advice. I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I hope you tune in next time for another segment from Acting Rich. Have a great day, guys.